Hello students, how are you? I hope you are doing well and staying safe at your sweet home. Welcome back in Digital School. Today we are going to start our math session. But before we start our session, I would like to ask you some question. Are you ready for it? Okay. Name some geometrical shapes. Yes, that's right. Circle, square, rectangle and triangle. Now name some objects that are circular in shape. Yes, it can be ball, clock, pizza, button and so on. Now we are going to begin our first chapter, that is geometrical figures. And what is the content outline? Angles, circle, geometrical figures, sides and vertices. We are going to start our lesson with angles. What is angle? An angle can be defined as the figure formed by two rays meeting at a common end point. Now I am having some example of angles. Can you notice that slide? If you will see properly, we will see red lines between ground and slide at the left side as well as at the right side. In the second picture, you can see an electric pole and at the bottom of the pole there is an red line. It forms an angle. Now in the next picture, what do you see? You can see a tree and two children standing near the tree. Can you see that red lines? That red line shows angles. Now one activity you have to do it. Are you ready for it? Move your arm which is shown in the picture. You will get an angle. Now again you have to move your arm little upward. You will get the different angle. Now you will say, teacher, you are explaining about angles but you are not mentioning the names. So I am going to explain you that also. There are three types of angles: right angle, acute angle and obtuse angle. Now what is right angle? The right angle that measures 90 degree is called a right angle. How much degree it should be? 90 degree. And what should be the shape of right angle? It's a straight L shape. Now I will show you the example of right angle. Can you see the first picture of a book and the arrow mark? This arrow mark shows that two adjacent sides of book make right angle. In second picture, you can see the time. What is the time in that clock? It's a 3 o'clock. And what is the shape of that hand? Yes, it's a right angle. Next is acute angle. Now what is acute angle? An angle which is smaller than a right angle is called an acute angle. And the example of acute angle, what is the first picture? It's a slice of pizza. And what that arrow mark shows? It's an acute angle. What do you see in the second picture? Again it's a clock, but the time is different. and that is 2 o'clock, which show you acute angle. The next is obtuse angle. An angle that is bigger than right angle is called obtuse angle. In this picture, what you see, children? It is a picture of hand fan. Now, if you observe the arrow mark, it makes an obtuse angle. Now, just look at the second picture. What is that? Yes, it's a hockey stick. Now, observe the arrow. It makes an obtuse angle. Now we are already understood about angles, right? You have learned about right angle, acute angle, obtuse angle. Now let me ask you some questions. Are you ready for it? Can you see the picture? By saying picture and by observing arrows, you have to tell me which angle it should be. Okay. Ready? Now in the first picture, what do you see? Yes, it is the picture of an aeroplane. And which angle that arrow shows? Yes, it is an obtuse angle. Now see in the second picture, what do you see? Your favorite piece of a cake. And which angle the red line shows? Yes, it is an acute angle. What do you see in the next picture? It is a crocodile. And which angle it indicates? Yes, it's an acute angle. Now the next picture of television. And that arrow mark indicates which angle? Yes, it's a right angle. Now one activity you have to do at your home, that you have to collect some pictures in which you can see angles, and you have to mark those angles using a pencil. Now the next point is circle. They have given some example of circle, that is bangle, a bicycle wheel and a cart wheel. And you know that circle is also having parts of circle. So the first one is center, second is radius, then third is chord, and the last one is diameter. Now we'll see the definitions of parts of circles. First one is the definition of center. The set of all points that are a fixed distance from a point called the center. Can you see that dot which is in the center? That is a center of a circle. The next is diameter. An interval that divides a circle in half and passes through the center. That is diameter. Now the next is radius. The definition of radius is an interval drawn from the center to the circle. It is half a diameter. Then the next is chord. An interval joining 2 points on the circle is chord. Now the last part of this chapter is vertex and sides. Now we will see the side and vertex of triangle. Triangle is having 3 sides and 3 vertices. Rectangle is having 4 vertices and 4 sides. Square is also having 4 vertices and 4 sides. Now you have to look at the figure and complete the table below. If you see the first figure, that is triangle. and they have labeled the vertex, that is A, B and C. Where you can see the ABC, that is the vertex of the triangle. Okay, so what will be the name of vertices? It will come A, B, C. And names of sides, one they have solved, that is side AB. And children, you have to remember that whenever you will writing answer of this, you have to always need to write the spelling of side, and then you have to mention the name, that is side AB, side BC and then side AC. Understood? Like this you have to solve rectangle and square. Thank you. I hope you all have understood the chapter very clearly. After this video, I am going to send you some activity as well as homework. Okay, and you have to do that in your notebook, which is available at your home. See you in the next session. Bye bye.